Hello and welcome to this week's Runescape news, including information on the 110 mining and smithing update. Whenever you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Double XP is active, so I would assume most of you are well on your way to reaching some of your XP goals. If not, you have until the 12th of August to get some gains. If you aren't quite sure what to do with your double XP tokens, check out a video guide I made specifically for that system linked below. I'm sure many of you are excited for the mining and smithing update, and in today's news post, Jagex confirms a release date for this extension to these skills. Next week on Monday, August the 12th, mining and smithing will be extended, the hard level cap that is, to 110. As a quick recap, this is going to add Daemon High mining, which will have new Daemon ores which you can mine on the surface and smith into primal bars. This will be used to create primal armor and equipment, including a new tier 100 masterwork two-handed sword and a new best in slot pickaxe. At this point, the only update that remains a mystery as to its release date is the 4th Conjure, which I'm really looking forward to. Jagex has made changes to the targeting behavior of dive, intercept, and herbal bombs. Most importantly is that you're no longer able to activate bladed dive on a target and only on the ground. This may have an effect on how you target the spinners at the Ambassador boss, just to mention an example. As Ryan has stated on Twitter, this change only applies when using abilities from your action bar and not the ability book. This week sees many fixes to the Sanctum of Rebirth dungeon released recently. Killing a counter in hard mode should now reward you with the correct amount of Slayer points and Slayer XP, being 30k Slayer XP and 25 base Reaper points. For the 5.5 people still doing PvP in 2024, the Scripture of a Mascot will now consistently deal the correct number of hits in PvP combat. Kazalam, which is the second boss of the Sanctum of Rebirth, should now correctly phase at a solid amount of life points, being 400k and 200k instead of 396 and 198k. There are now new UI pop-ups in the Sanctum of Rebirth in order to give players information about the normal mode death mechanic. Vermix sees mechanical changes as part of community feedback. Coil spawns as part of Vermix's rotation hard mode only spawn 2 at the end of its rotation. 1 coil spawn has been removed when transitioning between phases. The reminder to do the bouncy souls bit is only shown once per phase. If you're slow, you're going to want to pay more attention to the bouncy bits. The bouncy soul mechanic is now also far easier to identify visually, as it's a single highlighted yellow tile instead of a bunch of green arrows. Props to Jagex for visual clarity on this one. Killing the northwestern spawns will increase the speed at which bouncy souls spawn next rotation, helping you finish faster if needed. The soul bomb is now a 3x3 area attack that is static instead of being a heat-seeking missile. And yes, it has its very own telegraphing animation as well. Jagex really outdid themselves with this dungeon. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this short little news update video. If you did, leave a like down below and maybe even consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.